First and foremost, I want to say, call Halayim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Salutations and shalom to all the Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth. You know, present their bodies as a living sacrifice as the elders and the apostles taught us to do. All right. This is the brother Yahmai coming from the Great Millstone Chicago camp. You know, Great Millstone Hebrew Israelites. We're not associated with any black Hebrew Israelites or any other or so-called organization. You know, we're just the men of the Lord. You know, the hopeful elect coming back spreading the gospel. You know, throughout the four corners of the earth, as the Bible says, that will be men doing in the latter days. You know. To escape, you know, the plagues that I sent. And speaking of the plagues, you know, I was going to go into the coronavirus, the spiritual significance of it, man, you know. And I was just thinking, because we're in the time of the Passover, all right? And the time of the Passover was a time where Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai plagued Egypt to let the children of Israel go, all right? And you had all these plagues going on in Egypt. All right, and all this chaos and the madness, but the Israelites were dwelling in the land of Goshen, you know, and they was protected. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to protect his elect, man, whether you know it or not, man, from all of these plagues, whether it be the chaos, the coronavirus, so forth and so on. But I really want to get into the spiritual significance of that virus, man, because the only way, you know, it's out of line, and the only way you was going to be protected from that is the only way you're going to be protected from all these atrocities. Matter of fact, man, and we coming right into the time of the Passover, which is very spiritual, and this thing is running rampant, man. But hey, the Lord, like the brother Ratazawanya, Saint Benji always say, man, you know, the Lord is coming back to get his rep, man. He's coming back to make a name for himself, and that's what he did in the land of Egypt, all right? And the only way you're going to be protected from that is to be sealed, man. Like it says in Sirach, man. You do no evil, no harm shall come unto you, man. The Lord is going to impute the elect with the sure mercies of David. All right? He's going to find them faultless. He's going to present them as chaste virgins. He's going to, the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to protect the elect. That's like it says in Sirach, man. Again, amen. Do no evil and no harm shall come unto you. This is Psalms 91. In verse 1 it says, He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. All right, and that's what we saying during the time of all these plagues and these atrocities, man. Because this chaos, man, just say this chaos go fucking rampant, right? For months and months and months, and it go rampant, man. And then Esau, he throw the latch on it. He throw the cure on it, so to speak. Right? Then, you know, in my mind, he's going to push the chip. You know, just like that old demonic saying goes, you know, you don't let a good crisis go to waste, man. Because this is a crisis, man. It's a pandemic, man. And this coronavirus is horrible, man. It's one of the plagues that the Lord is sending on these sinful people. And the 2/3 of Israel going to be affected by it. Jake going to be, you know, Jake gonna be in the streets running wild, man. Just like on that show Contagion. You know, Esau and Moab, now the Moabites, the so-called Chinese, are made out to be the new niggas. You know, because everybody's looking at them crazy because that's where it so-called started from, you know. But, and yeah, man, it's just, it's just real spiritual, everything that's going on right now in this time, man. And the Lord is punishing this place, man, for the evil. He's punishing the whole world, man. He's punishing these heathens, all right? He's punishing these niggas that's acting like heathens. But he's bringing down his head, man. It's creating a domino effect, man. And you niggas are going to feel it, man. And everybody's going to feel it except for the elect, man. This is 2nd Ezra 15. In verse 11, it says, But I will bring them with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, and I will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. So Egypt is being this new Egypt, all right? Because you know you got the pyramid on the back of your dollar. You got the Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 68th verse. All right, you got the book of Revelations. All right, where it say there's a place which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where our Lord was crucified. And we know the Lord wasn't crucified in Sodom or Egypt. All right, those are two different places, but that's the symbolism of this place called America, man. And this is the Egypt that Ezra is talking about, because Ezra was on the scene way after Egypt. All right, so he's prophesying right now of Egypt being smitten with plagues, and this coronavirus is one of many plagues that the land is being smitten with. All right, verse 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. And they that till the ground shall mourn, and their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful constellation. All right, because it's going to be a food crisis, man. Food is going to fly off the shelves, man. Ain't going to be no working. Ain't going to be no walking around, like the brother Natsazaki say, business as usual. This place is going to be fucked. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand to fight against another with swords in their hands. And that's going to be guns. There's going to be knives. There's going to be mallets, hammers, fucking spoons. You can make a fucking knife out of a magazine. It's going to be all out chaos, man. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, nor the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's what's happening all around the world, especially in America, man, because you got half of the people, the majority of the people don't want to deal with their president, man. The president of the United States has never endured so much disrespect ever in the history of the presidents of the United States than now, man. And even his own people standing up against it. Then on one half, you got these diehard Trump fans, and just like Elder Apostle Tahar did a video on some things that was going down in South America, man, where they wasn't regarding their politicians, their princes, their kings, man. They don't care about that here neither, man. And it's finna go down, man. It's gonna be all lawlessness abounding, and that's these plagues, man. Because they don't know how to control this coronavirus. The HIV is a virus, man. All right. If you put a condom on your rod, you can prevent having HIV. You don't know what the hell to do with the coronavirus, man. This is real life, man. All right. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. And this virus is going to create great tribulation. Watch this show on Netflix, The Contagion, man. That virus, man, it was great tribulation, man. Then when you ain't got the Lord, these niggas, first and foremost, they ain't got the Lord, man. So they don't know how to deal with anything, man. We know that the things that are written aforetime are for our learning. We understand the application of the scriptures. With all thy getting, get understanding. We know why these things are happening. We know why we may have to endure these, some atrocities. These people have no clue what's going on. They ain't gonna have their gummy bears. They ain't gonna have their drugs. Hey, like that dude Chris Green said, and I always say this, man. These people are in la la land, man. And this is gonna snap you back into reality, man. They're not ready for it, man. They're not ready for it. All right. It says, behold, saith God, and this is all spiritual, I will call together the kings of the earth that to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, and turn themselves one against another, and repay the thing that they have done to them. Like as they do this day unto my chosen, so will I also do, and recompense their bosom, said Yahweh. Said the Lord Yahweh. And that's what's going to happen, man. The Lord has to recompense this place, man. You dealt harshly with the children of Israel, man. You dealt harshly with the children, the elect of Israel, man. We have been made the scorn of the earth, man. That's why the scriptures say Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen. This place has to be plagued, man, with all type of atrocities, man. And you can't put sugar on shit, man. 2nd Ezra 4:28. You know, I ain't brought that out in a minute. All right, but for the good to be sown, man, that has to be done away. What the evil was sown. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is going forth from his wrath, and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners, and the straw that is kindled. All right, and you're going to have a lot of little fires before the big fire. And the little fires are the seditions amongst men, the race riots, the chaos. And then you're going to have that ultimate plague. And it ain't going to be, that's going to be the mother and the father of all plagues. It's going to be that ICBM. Those ICBMs, should I say. Wiping this place off the map. All right. That's going to be the plague, man. That's why the scripture says in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, behold, the plagues are sent, man. You're going to have the chariot shooting, those aerial phenomena that they once called UFOs, those IFOs, and you're going to have those missile shooting as well, man. That's going to be the last plague, man. It says, and it says, verse 25, I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For Yahweh knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore he delivered them to the death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. So you niggas out here acting buck wild, man. It's something for everybody out here, man. You know, the Lord got him that trick bag, man, like the brother you want to say, you know. Like it's straight in the scriptures, to deceive and deceive our ears, man. You niggas gonna snap out of La La Land in a minute, man. Because this is very spiritual, man. That's why the scriptures say, no longer shall you say Yahweh thy power which brought you up out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the north. And this is the second Exodus. Before the first Exodus, there was mass plagues, and the Lord made his rep. And he's finna double down on that. He's finna do it, man. He's finna do it again, man. And it's gonna be chaos, man. This is Exodus 9 and 15, I think. Yeah. For now I will stretch out my hand that I may smite thee and thy people with pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth. And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up, for to show in thee my power, and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth. And that's what's going to happen, man. The name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to be declared throughout all the earth, man. This coronavirus is very real. It's very spiritual. And it's very on. But with that being said, endure, brothers. All right. Call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Makakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone and to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Akim.